Hello, Michael here. Looking today at Psalms 49, specifically verse 10 through to 13 for the exposition. This psalm, which is subtitled, Why Should I Fear in Times of Trouble? Let's go ahead and read those verses from 10 through 13. Verse 10. For he seeth that wise men die, likewise the fool and the brutish person perish, and leave their wealth to others. Verse 11. Their inward thought is that their house shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their land after their own names. Verse 12. Nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. He is like the beasts that perish. And verse 13. This their way is their folly, yet their posterity approve their sayings. Selah. So we look to the Treasury of David for the exposition. It's written by Charles Spurgeon. Verse 10. For he seeth that wise men die. Everyone sees this. The proud, persecuting rich man cannot help seeing it. He cannot shut his eyes to the fact that wiser men than he are dying, and that he also, with all his craft, must die. Likewise, the fool and the brutish person perish. Folly has no immunity from death. Off goes the jester's cap, as well as the student's gown. Jollity cannot laugh off the dying hour. Death, who visits the university, does not spare the tavern. Thoughtlessness and brutishness meet their end as surely as much care and wasting study. In fact, while the truly wise, so far as this world is concerned, die, the fool has a worse lot, for he perishes, is blotted out of remembrance, bewailed by none, remembered by none, and leave their wealth to others. Not a farthing can they carry with them, whether heirs male or of their own body, lawfully begotten, inherit their estates, or they remain unclaimed. It matters not. Their hoardings are no longer theirs. Friends may quarrel over their property, or strangers divide it as spoil. They cannot interfere. Ye boasters, hold ye your own, before ye dream of despoiling the sons of the living God. Keep shoes to your own feet in death's dark pilgrimage, ere ye seek to bite our heels. Verse 11. Their inward thought is their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. He is very foolish who is more fool in his inmost thought than he dared to be in his speech. Such rotten fruit, rotten at the core, are worldlings. Deep down in their heart, though they dare not say so, they fancy that earthly goods are real and enduring. Foolish dreamers. The frequent dilapidation of their castles and manor houses should teach them better, but still they cherish the delusion. They cannot tell the mirage from the true streams of water. They fancy rainbows to be stable, and clouds to be the everlasting hills. They call their lands after their own names. Common enough is this practice. His grounds are made to bear the groundling's name. He might as well write it on the water. Men have even called countries by their own names. But what are they the better for the idle compliment, even if men perpetrate their nomenclature? Verse 12. Nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. He is but a lodger for the hour, and does not stay a night. Even when he dwells in marble halls, his notice to quit is written out. Eminence is evermore in imminence of peril. The hero of the hour lasts but for an hour. Scepters fall from the paralyzed hands, which once grasped them, and coronets slip away from skulls when the life is departed. He is like the beasts that perish. He's not like the sheep which are preserved of the great shepherd, but like the hunted beast which is doomed to die. He lives a brutish life and dies a brutish death. Wallowing in riches, surfeited with pleasure, he's fatted for the slaughter and dies like the ox in the shambles. Alas, that so noble a creature should use his life so unworthily and end it so disgracefully. So far as this world is concerned, wherein does the death of many men differ from the death of a dog? They go down to the vile dust from whence they sprung, unwept, unhonored, and unsung. What room is there, then, for fear to the godly, when such natural brute beasts assail them? Should they not in patience possess their soul? We make a break here, because this stanza appears to be the refrain of the song, and as such is repeated in Psalms 49:20. Verse 13. Their vain confidences are not casual aberrations from the path of wisdom, but their way, their usual and regular course, their whole life is regulated by such principles. Their life path is essentially folly. They are fools in grain. From first to last, brutishness is their characteristic. Groveling stupidity, the leading trait of their conduct. Yet their posterity approve their sayings. Those who follow them in descent follow them in folly, quote their worldly maxims, and accept their mad career as the most prudent mode of life. Why do they not see by their father's failure, their father's folly? No, the race transmits its weakness. Grace is not hereditary, but sordid worldliness goes from generation to generation. The race of fools never dies out. No need of missionaries to teach men to be earthworms. They crawl naturally to the dust. Selah. Well may the minstrel pause and bid us muse upon the deep-seated madness of the sons of Adam. Take occasion, reader, to reflect upon thine own. Oh, hallelujah. Well, quite a mouthful here. So much room for thought and imagination. What use is earthly riches when one is not submitted to God? Trust you enjoyed the meditation. Michael here declaring yet again, Jesus is Lord. Until next time, be blessed.